Is it over for Crowcoin, or are we still on track for a $1 Crowcoin price? So I want to talk about that today. Without further ado, welcome back to Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. Anything I say is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. All right, let's hop into this video. Okay, guys, we're start off here on Crypto Twitter. Follow me, 333 Blacksea. I say, is it over for Crow? Okay, and why do I say that? Well, when you look at Crow right now, we are breaking below 15 cents, a very important price level. And I was talking about, if we can hold this level at 15 cents, I was looking for a big long. Well, we rejected on the daily time frame. But I will say, the traditional market taking a little bit of a beating today, and Bitcoin tumbling down to levels that we were at like 2 weeks ago, really, 3 weeks ago. But people are freaking out. People are thinking that it's all over. It's just how crypto goes. Anytime Bitcoin makes a 5%, even less than that, I think like 2%, 3% drawdown from last week, everyone starts freaking out, especially after it's seen a massive move to the upside, right? But let's talk about Crowcoin here before we get into Bitcoin, because Crowcoin right now has rejected below 15 cents. Now, does that mean that we're going to come straight down to 12 cents? I think that the quick answer to that is no, but I think that there is a possibility of that playing out if we do see Bitcoin break down below like 110,000, okay? If we see a test of 110,000 on Bitcoin, I do expect this to break down, which I would not like how that looks, to be completely frank with you guys. That being said, am I shorting? No, I'm not shorting. I'm not going to be shorting in a bull market. I believe we are still in a bull market. I'm going to continue to say that I believe that altcoin season is going to happen in Q4 2025. Q3, I expected this a big move to the upside on a lot of alts, but it wasn't really a big move. It's kind of a recovery, right? And that's why for the past couple of weeks, I've been talking about how I'm looking for entries. I'm looking for good positions for swing longs. And I do think that potentially we are getting close to an opportunity for a swing long on a lot of these alts, including Crowcoin. Now, that's not financial advice, all right, guys? I'm just telling you guys how I'm seeing these markets and what I'm doing with my own money, okay? And I do think that right now, there's a potential opportunity coming soon for Crowcoin, especially if we come down a little bit lower to, like, say, 12 cents. Now, do we have to come down to 12 cents? No. If Bitcoin holds up where it is right now, I think that there's a world where this is basically the bottom here. Maybe, like, worst-case scenario around, like, 13, I'll say 0.1317, right? As long as Bitcoin holds the level, right? But in the meantime right now, guys, no, Crowcoin is not over. It is not over for Crowcoin. I do believe that. I think that $1 is still on the table, especially if we see that altcoin season come in Q4, which is only a couple weeks away, all right? Just got to be a little bit patient here. Now, but if you guys do want to trade with me, feel free to check out in the pinned comment section or the description box below. We have a $100,000 deposit bonus to BitConnect, as well as $10 for free when you sign up. And on Blowfin, we have a 10% trade rebate and a $5,000 sign-in bonus. Feel free to check out all those awesome affiliate links down below, guys. It really helps support this channel. And we have a lot of awesome sign-up bonuses to many different exchanges. We have a lot of discount codes for like nano ledgers and different hardware wallets. So feel free to check that all out, guys. So looking at where Kronos is, rank 28, down about 15% in the past 7 days, down about 7.5% in the past 24 hours, okay? So that's a pretty big drawdown, right? Sitting at just barely below 14 cents at a $4.67 billion market cap. So we lost about, what is that? What did we lose? We lost like $300 million worth, about, yeah, $304 billion worth, 20, yeah, about that, right? So it's not that big of a drawdown, really, when you think about it. And guys, I would just challenge you to be prepared for this type of price action in Q3, especially in the fourth and final phase of this bull market cycle. I expect the trap after trap after trap to be playing out in the price action. I do want to also note we're at 33.56 billion Crow in circulating supply. Every single month, we are going to be seeing 1.12 billion Crowcoin get added to circulating supply. So it is important. If you do want to see $1 Crowcoin, you want to see it happen sooner rather than later, because it will be easier to get there sooner. So the longer we have to wait, the harder and harder it will be able to get to that $1 because of all the price and sell suppression, because we're diluting the circulating supply, all right, guys? So that's what's going on. So what's going on? So Bitcoin's at 113,000. People are panicking. Bitcoin dominance at 59.22. When you exclude stablecoins, are basically at like 61.5%, give or take. Ethereum's taking a little bit of a tumble. Everyone's panicking. But when you look at like the weekly time frame, all it says to me is indecision here. We're seeing sideways chop at the RSIs. And it's okay to have a week or two of red candles on the weekly time frame. As long as we hold above this level of 110,000, guys, I am not concerned here. The second if we could even come and test down on this for the next couple weeks and be fine. As long as we don't break below it, and even if we do break below it, as long as it's on a wick and not like a weekly candle closing basis, I'm still fine. I think that bullish price structure is still intact, and I think that altcoin season is still going to come in Q4. You just have to be patient here. Now, guys, let me know in the comment section below. Are you bullish on Crowcoin? Do you believe a $1 Crow is possible? Or do you think that the top is in for it all? Because it seems like the more mature this market becomes, it's so weird because I feel like it shouldn't be this way, but the more mature the crypto market becomes, the more emotional it becomes. You see a little tiny move to the upside, everyone's calling for $1 million Bitcoin. You see a little move to the downside, everyone's calling for the top being in for the bull market cycle. I don't know. Maybe that's just my own thoughts on it, but I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. That's all I got. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. Is Crowcoin going to $1? I think there's a good possibility that happens. I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.